pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Winston Churchill. Welcome everybody to the podcast. I know it's been a while. We've been busy working on a lot of things, but I am grateful to be back. So gratitude time. I am grateful that in these trying times of a looming recession and job loss, that I still have a job to provide my family and myself the necessities that we need. So we're going to get into today's topic on Let's Be Real, which is opportunity. Now, Webster's definition of opportunity is a noun, and it's a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. Now, the word possible is an adjective that able to be done within the power or capacity of someone or something. And blessing is a noun, a beneficial thing for which one is grateful, something that brings well-being. So we're going to jump into the topic today, which is opportunity. I know a lot of you know this word. I know a lot of you have had opportunities presented to you. You've had opportunities that you've had to go and look for. The people who use opportunity or opportune times or whatever to the fullest achieve the best. Now, what do I mean by that? Everything in life can be an opportunity, or opportunity can become knocking at all times of the day. An example of that is this pandemic that we're going through. This is an opportunity in multiple ways. Now, some people will look at this and go, this is a crisis. This is tragic. And I don't disagree with you on that. But, as Winston Churchill said, there are opportunities even in difficulty. We are in difficult times. There are tons of opportunities for us out there. There are opportunities to invest into the stock market. There are opportunities now. Disclaimer, not a financial advisor, not telling you to do that. Just saying, there are times to invest. There are times to, with a lot of you that have been laid off or lost your job, there are opportunities to maybe find a new way to bring an income in or find work another way. Maybe you own your own business and it might be advantageous for you to look at the holes in your business if you're not getting any work right now. Is it because you don't have an online presence? Is it because your business deals directly with people face to face and maybe you need to adapt it to learn to be able to work online or over the phone? So there's many opportunities in this time that we're in. You just have to either look for them or be aware of when they're happening. Some people will see getting laid off or losing their job as a bad thing. I know I would perceive it that way at first, because then the worry and stress of, oh my God, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to be able to provide? But it also could be a blessing in disguise. I know a lot of people don't like their jobs. It's not taboo anymore. Come on, people. We understand that a lot of us go to these jobs to just collect a paycheck to pay the bills. And if you get laid off or fired or whatever from these jobs, maybe this is a time to go, you know what? I have all this free time. Maybe I can start that business that I've been wanting to start, or maybe I can find that career or learn that skill to get me to where I want to be. So sometimes opportunities aren't always clear and given in the most ideal ways. Sometimes we have to make the best of the situation. You know, it brings me back to the quote of, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. You know, it's sometimes life isn't going to hand you your opportunity on a silver platter. Sometimes it's going to be a pit of mud with a diamond in it, and it's going to tell you, go search for that diamond in the pit of mud. And it's going to be hard work. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be taxing. It's going to be gruesome. And then you find the diamond. And then you get there. You get what you're looking for. Sometimes we have to look for opportunity. Sometimes the opportunity finds us. Sometimes we're fortunate enough to where opportunity comes knocking on our door and it's given to us. Other times we just don't get that lucky break. Sometimes we have to go out and we have to make opportunity happen for us. It's just one of those things where, and this is something I've been really struggling with over the last, 3 weeks. We've been, I know this pandemic has been a lot longer, but for the last 3 weeks myself, there's been a lot of things I've been struggling with, and I've, the staying home, the going to work, all of these different things. And I've learned that this is a big opportunity in many ways for many different things. An opportunity to learn new skills, an opportunity to use time wisely, to put forth effort and hard work into something new, and learn pitfalls and adapt things in my life to work better. Because now I've been given this opportunity to look at things differently. If the world were to shut down for a month, what would that look like? Well, we're seeing that. We're seeing exactly what would happen. So how do you thrive through something like that? How do you continue to work and make money? How do you continue to support your family and survive? These are all things that are presenting an opportunity to us. I guarantee you, after this pandemic, lives are going to change. They're going to shift. They're going to change into something drastic that we didn't think before was possible. We talk about, Postmates and Uber Eats and these delivery systems. Well, after this, there's going to be a lot more than just food delivery happening. We already had a lot of delivery systems kind of up and coming, but they're going to get even more rigorous with their system of delivering and online shopping, and all this stuff is just going to explode higher because after this pandemic, people are going to be more cautious. Now, you're obviously going to have this time where everything comes back down a little bit and the caution level isn't so high. You could attribute it to, I don't know if any of you have ever been in like a near-miss accident while driving. You'll notice that after you almost get hit or you hit somebody, you drive very cautiously for like the next 2 to 3 months. You're much more aware of your surroundings. You're much more attuned to how you drive and what you're doing. You don't be as distracted anymore. And then it starts to fall off, starts to taper off, and you go right back into the habits you were doing. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of opportunity for growth in certain areas of the world and certain businesses. And then we'll eventually come back down to that level field of where we were at before all of this. But things are still going to change in a way that we're going to come up with new ideas. And this thing is going to present a lot of opportunities to people. So are you ready to answer the door when opportunity knocks? Or are you somebody who's searching out opportunity? Are you somebody who's going out there and trying to figure out new ways to do whatever it is to make money, or to make sure that you're financially stable, or to make sure your job is secure, or anything else like that? What opportunities are you seeing? So as I like to do at the end of the podcast, I like to do a Q&A reflection time. These are a couple questions for you to just kind of think about and reflect on about what we just talked about. So do you feel like you have missed opportunities in this or earlier in your life, either now or back then? Did somebody present something to you and you didn't jump on it, and now you're beating yourself up over not jumping on it? What made you pass on them? What made you pass on those opportunities? Did you feel fear? Was it uncertainty? What was it that made you feel like you should pass on this, that it wasn't an opportunity, that it was more of like a scam, or whatever you thought at the time of what it being? And are you going to be more aware when they present themselves? Or are you going to go looking for the opportunities? Are you going to be aware of when an opportunity is presented to you or knocks on your door? Or are you going to go looking for them? Are you going to be able to find those opportunities because now you're more aware that, hey, you know what? If I want to get something, I got to be aware of those opportunities. So that's what I got for you guys today for today's podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something out of it. I actually had a different topic for this week, but this kind of came to me in the middle of all this craziness, and I was like, man, there's opportunities. I got to share this with people. I got to give somebody else the opportunity to think about this, and maybe that'll spark something else in somebody else, and they'll really see that, wow, there is opportunity out there for me. I got to flip the script and really go for it rather than think about all of these negative things that are going on. So I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Share it off to a friend who you think could get something out of this. But most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless.